Good morning. Today is Remembrance Day, a day in which we honor our veterans who sacrificed their lives for our country. We invite you, patients, families, and staff, to reflect as we listen to the poem In Flanders Fields. In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses, row by row, that mark our place, and in the sky, the larks, still bravely singing, fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead, short days ago. We lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe, to you from failing hands we throw. The torch be yours to hold it high, if ye break faith with us who die. We shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields.
Good morning, I'm Vicki with Spiritual Care. An ode of remembrance. They shall grow not old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
My name is Suraj George, the manager of spiritual care across the University Health Network. And on behalf of the University Health Network, I would like to welcome and thank each of you for making the time to join us this morning for this morning's Remembrance Day service. World War I came to an end at 11 a.m. on November 11th, 1918, the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. The peace document that was signed was called an armistice, which is Latin for arms, weapons, stand still. As a result, November 11th became known as Armistice Day, and special services were held on November 11th ever since. In 1931, the name was changed to Remembrance Day in Canada, and today we remember those who died in world wars, Korea, Afghanistan, the Middle East, and in present-day conflicts around the world.
I now invite you to open up the programs, and if you don't have one, there's some in the front here. We're going to do the litany together, and I invite you to follow along so that we can say the responses all together. Today is a day of memories, all together. The sacrifice of people in the past. Today is a day of reflection. May we reflect on the meaning of life and the purpose for which we were born. Today is a day of past battles. May we bring light to bear on the darkness which war brings to all who are touched by its reality. Today is a day of new beginnings. May we be open to wholeness and the desire to live life to the full.
We remember, as we come together, today we remember all those who have fought and died for our freedom. We come bringing in prayer those who of every nation have suffered, or this day do suffer because of war. We reflect on those who have died, been wounded, or disabled, and who symbolize for us the devastation of all wars. We remember all who are bereaved. We remember all healthcare providers serving in times of war and unrest, especially as we continue to feel the effects of the pandemic, where the hospitals have become the front line. We remember those who face mental, emotional, and spiritual suffering because of the things they have seen or have endured. We remember all who have separated by distance or years. During our time of memorial this day, may we be stirred in our sentiments and sympathies. May our passion for freedom be rekindled. May we seek peaceful resolution to strife around our world.
Our pledge to work for peace. I invite you to say along with me the words in bold after each section. Whenever countries are at war with one another and look to resolve their differences, the United Nations is asked to send in peacekeeping units. Canada has often responded to these requests. Sometimes it is almost as hard to keep peace as it is to fight a war, but peacekeepers do not give up. Wars can be prevented by ordinary people like you and me if we understand one another, treat each other fairly, get involved in activities that help rather than hurt others, and love others as we would desire to be loved and treated. If we do not want to fight more wars, we need to work hard at being peacemakers. We need to respect others and continue to reinforce the values of equity, justice, and freedom in our country and around the world. We pledge to keep peace with all peoples we know and meet. And now I invite you to sing along to our national anthem, O Canada.
We invite and ask you to join the piper, follow him, those carrying the wreath outside to the monument, and place your poppies in the foot of the wreath together.